folks, it's Sarah with Obadiah's, and today I want to answer a commonly asked question of why is my wood furnace smoking? I do tend to get this particular question, especially early on in the season, and even from people who are firing up pre-existing units from last year or are installing their brand new units for the first time. So there are a couple major issues I do want to address as to why your wood furnace could potentially be smoking. Number one is the climate warmer outside? Are we in, like the 40 to 50 to 60 degree temperature range? If so, your furnace is not really designed to run with a completely full firebox of wood at that stage. The reason being is because there's not enough of a temperature difference for your system to be calling for enough heat for your draft fan to kick on and burn the system efficiently. Okay, so on a warmer climate, and that can produce smoke and excess creosote if you're noticing that kind of problem. So definitely on warmer days, make sure you start with like just a half a load of firebox and allow it to burn those hotter fires, and that'll allow these temperature sensors and blowers and your automatic system to just draft and work properly for you. The second reason has to do, and also most commonly, is to do with the chimney pipe. A lot of times I will see a direct 90-degree elbow off the rear of the furnace, and these units really need to have a T directly off the back because the T gives you a much better draft because of the airflow of the dynamics of the T versus the 90-degree elbow. Also, your T is going to be so much easier for clean out when it comes down to annual maintenance. So you absolutely want to put a T in there. The other thing to keep in mind too is most furnaces, if you read in the owner's manual, they generally require the installation of a barometric damper. A barometric damper gets installed inside of your T, so you have to have the T to have this barometric damper. Essentially how the barometric damper works is you set a particular airflow setting. Once you have that setting set into the damper in the T, then the airflow will automatically adjust. Now sometimes if you're having extreme temperature changes from the beginning to the end of the season, or extreme weather or changes in airflow such as like extreme wind happening, you may need to adjust these settings to avoid smoke. Other things is you really shouldn't have more than one 90-degree elbow in your system at all. Sometimes I'll see 1 and 2 and sometimes even 3 T's or 3 90-degree elbows. If you are taking your furnace system out through the wall, it's also important to make sure that you have a T on the exterior before going vertical instead of, again, a 90-degree elbow, which is never recommended. And then, let's see, 1, 2, the third major reason that we get calls for smoking also has to do with the chimney pipe as well, but maybe not necessarily 90s, but is having the proper height of chimney above the roof line. If you do not have the proper chimney height above your roof line, which is so common, so much more common than you would actually think, then you will get what's called a downdraft. This can cause the smoke to back puff back down your chimney. So if you're seeing back puffing while the furnace is actually in operation, that can be backdrafting from either not enough height above your roof line, or also if you're in extremely windy conditions. So adding extra height above your chimney line, or also adding a high wind chimney cap can make a huge difference as well. So I hope that these 3 main items as to why your wood furnace could be smoking was helpful for you. If you guys do like my videos, if they're helpful, informational, and educational, please don't forget, give me that thumbs up. It helps me out so much when you guys like my videos. Also, please don't forget to click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. The more likes, the more views I get, the more videos I will continue to produce. Thanks so much for your continued loyal support. God bless. Have a wonderful day.